Hello, this is Dave's TKs, and welcome to the first episode of my Contract Wars weapon guide. Today, we will be covering the Kedr Submachine gun. The Kedr Submachine gun is the first submachine gun you will encounter in game. Unlocked by default at level 1, being under weapon set 1. It is a constant sight on the battlefield. The Kedr submachine gun is a Russian-designed weapon developed from a prototype from the 1970s and since 1994 adopted by the Russian Ministry of Internal Affairs. The PP-91 is a simply designed, easy to manufacture, selective fire submachine gun designed by Evgeny Dragunov, who is also notable for designing the SVD sniper rifle. It is a blowback operated and fires from a closed bolt, allowing for more accurate shooting than would be possible from an open bolt design. Ammunition is fed from a double column box magazine and it is supplied with folding shoulder stock. Constructed from stamped sheet steel, it weighs a mere 3 pounds and 50 pence, making it extremely mobile. The W-task in game allows a weapon to use a diopter sight, as well as laser sight and suppressor. In game, damage is low, with the PP-91 Kedr offering a reasonable 8-hit kill range, impressive by most weapon set 1 standards, and only bested by SMGs in the next set. As a little brother to the MP5, it is the more mobile one of the two submachine gun choices offered in the set. What the Kedr lacks in damage, it more than makes up in fire rate and accuracy, with an impressive 1000 rounds per minute, boasting a high of 92 in-game. It is one of the fastest firing guns in the game. Being versatile in fire rate, its performance at long ranges is also not bad. It is capable of plucking targets from more than 30 meters away without sacrificing most of its damage and accuracy. Magazine capacity is a little short of standard. 20 rounds is not quite on par with the rest of the submachine gun class, and sometimes proves insufficient for most gunfights. The reload time somewhat makes up for this lacking trait, just a little shy of 2.6 seconds. Generally not a problem, but it's a good idea to keep an eye on the count during a firefight. As a result, you will constantly find yourself reloading, so it is essential that you have a reliable sidearm in case you have one too many enemies to handle. Overall, this gun is pretty balanced. On its positive side, it has a great fire rate, reload time, and is both accurate and good for CQB. Many players choose this weapon over the MP5. Sacrificing magazine capacity for fire rate and mobility. That is why it is such a good weapon for new players looking for a suitable submachine gun. However, as every gun does, this gun possesses some lacking traits. First of all, the magazine that the gun holds does not supply enough bullets and firepower needed to take down more than 2 enemies, and sometimes it takes an entire magazine to down an enemy, almost forcing the player to reload every kill. Its low damage also tends to force the players to use almost every bullet in the magazine to kill another player. Overall, it's not very consistent during firefights with multiple enemies. In conclusion, the Kedr submachine gun is a balanced weapon in terms of fire rate, damage, and accuracy, but crippling on the aspect of its magazine size. For newer players, this gun is one of the lifesavers they must count on to even begin thinking about leveling up. For experienced players, it is a great guerrilla run and gun type weapon, great for close quarter maps like Bay 5. So in the end, you can definitely count on this weapon. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you in the next one.